Hello guys, welcome back to Patrick TVGH. This is your service tutor, Mr. Patrick Ban. I'm coming your way with another edition on this wonderful channel. If today is the first time of joining us, this is Ghana's #1 YouTube channel. We discuss everything money here. We discuss things that pertains to your personal growth, personal development, but more importantly, things that will lead you to financial independence. Today, I'm going to talk about what I've termed the gig economy, G-I-G economy. We are in an era where people are thriving on technology. They are using technology and AI to do a lot of work that's earning them income. And most of these people are very young guys and ladies who are now into that kind of work, earning some living. Today I want to look at the benefit and some disadvantages that we all need to be mindful of by way of things that we can do to protect ourselves and things that we can do to boost the benefit that we are getting on that platform. But before we do that, as we always do, we want to take a very short commercial break from our sponsors, Pensions Alliance Trust, the best private pension house in Ghana, used by many people, a lot of testimonials about how they're able to help people to improve their retirement planning and all of that. So let's take a very short commercial break from them. When I come back, we'll delve deep into the issue of gig economy. I'll mention some of the work or jobs that relate to gig economy. We'll look at the benefit. We'll look at some downside of it that we should be mindful of, and also look at how we can improve our lives as we sway into that kind of economy. I'll be right back.
Have you heard about Pensure?
Pensure is a hospitalization benefit, disability and life insurance benefits package underwritten by Allianz Life Insurance for Pensions Alliance Trust, or PAT.
As a contributor to PAT, you get to enjoy Pensure for free as your contribution accumulates under the Tier 3 and Inindasu Wealth Builder Pension Scheme. This hospitalization benefit, disability and life insurance cover enhances your family's financial security. So what are you waiting for? Join Pensions Alliance Trust today and enjoy these free benefits too. Pensure, your financial security enhanced.
To sign up, call us on 0302 775 349 or 0501 553 839.
Email us at clientservice@pensionsalliancetrust.com or use the web portal on our website www.pensionsalliancetrust.com. Alternatively, you can reach us on any of our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Pensions Alliance Trust is available on your phone through the PAT app on both Android and iOS. Terms and conditions apply. Pensions Alliance Trust, securing your future.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Thank you, Pensions Alliance Trust, for still supporting us. Of course, if you're a corporate institution or any individual, you have a product service that you want to market on this channel or you want to partner with us, we are always open to that kind of partnership. We want to reach out to every Ghanaian in every corner of this country with the good news of financial independence. So thank you very much, Pensions Alliance Trust, for holding us all this while. Today, as I said in the introduction, we are looking at the gig economy, G-I-G economy. So what's basically gig economy? This is an economy where people work freelancely. So what it means that they can work on their own, they do their own work, they do projects, they are done with the project, they move to another one. So they are not tied to any particular company like the 8 to 5 job that we know. So the 8 to 5 job is the office work. You go there at 8, you close at 5, you go home Monday to Friday. Sometimes you do some Saturdays. The gig economy, people don't go that way. They do their own stuff. So they do projects for you. They are done, you pay them, they go off. So like web designers, translators, programmers, these are all examples of work that relates to the gig economy. But there are benefits and disadvantages that young people should be aware of. Of course, the first benefit is that it is flexible. So you can decide to be a web designer. You can be working from home. You take multiple jobs. You do one, you submit it, they pay you, you go to the next one. So it's very flexible. Unlike office work where you have to be there at 8, you go there at 8:05, you can be queried and all of that. So it's a bit flexible. Of course, again, it gives you autonomy, so you can be on your own. You can decide to even not take up a job because you want to rest. That's a benefit of it. If you work 8 to 5 and you want to rest, you can't actually do that. You have to be in the office because your employer needs you in the office and it's part of the contract that you've signed. So autonomy is a benefit of running this freelance kind of work and the gig economy as we say it, because it is powered by technology. You don't need to be in the office to do that. You can work anywhere that you want and you can still be effective in what you do. Of course, it also helps you to get access to diverse income stream. So you can be a website designer, you can be a programmer, you can be a translator at the same time if you have the skills. So at every point in time, you have a work that you are doing depend on the target that you are focusing on. So for me, these are very good benefits for young people if they want to do freelance work and they want to go into the gig economy where they are not tied to any company, they are just on their own part-time work and all of that. But there's a downside that we need to be mindful of. One is that when you do freelance work, you don't have access to retirement benefit. If you are in the corporate institution, the 8 to 5, your employer is paying the SNIT for you, tier 1, tier 2, Providence Fund. You know that if something happens to you, there's a fallback that you can always go and take as by way of support for your challenges that you are going through. If you go on retirement, there's some funds that will be placed for you. But if you're on your own, that option is not available to you. And that is where you as a person who is doing freelance business should sign up to a private pension plan. That will also be contributing just as people who work in the corporate institution do. So that becomes your fallback. If business even goes down, you can always go into that fund, withdraw some money, and be able to reboost your business. So that is a downside that we should be mindful of. Okay, the second downside of it is that the income that you're going to earn in this kind of gig economy sometimes it's not stable. So there are times that you earn so much, there are times that you earn little, and there are times that you don't even earn anything within that work. So it means that anytime you get income, you need to be able to use it wisely and plan it well for the next maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month or so, because it's likely that you may not get the same amount of income going forward. So that's another thing that we should be mindful of when it comes to the gig economy. The next thing is the gig economy is a competitive market. So it's not just you in the market. There are people who are even sometimes doing office work and also doing the same kind of gig work. So you have to position yourself to be able to thrive in this particular environment. And for me, I think this is the future of work in Ghana and even the world at large, because we are getting to a point where people want to just get the services of people, do their work. They don't want to employ people full-time. So you need to position yourself in this competitive environment. And the best way to go about it, I'm going to share some few pointers. One, make sure you have a strong social media presence. Your social media account should represent what you do, and you should optimize your profile so that when someone comes to your profile and comes to your page, they're able to see exactly what you do with references of previous work. So it should be competitive. People should begin to feel your presence. You can't be running a gig economy and not have presence on social media. If you have website fans, establish your website and make sure your website is up to date. That's the first thing you should do. The second thing is that you should know how to price when it comes to this gig economy. If you're a freelancer and you don't understand how you price your rate, it's going to affect you. You may be overpricing or underpricing. If you meet a client that knows what they're about and you overprice, they clearly know you don't understand the market. If you underprice, they begin to devalue what you can do. So it's important that you understand how to price yourself in this environment. The third thing, which is also very important and you should begin to consider, is that you need to network in this space. There are not every work that you can do, but if you have a network of people that you are working with, people that also do the kind of work you do, sometimes you will offlet some of the work to them, and by so doing, you are building a connection with them. If they also get a work that they cannot do at that point in time, they will also give it to you. So for me, these are key highlights and pointers that if you want to go into freelance business, you want to do your own part-time business, you should understand and position yourself, because that is the future of jobs. If you read about the Future of Jobs article that was published some years back, it will tell you the kind of jobs that will be moving away from the system and the jobs that are being created. And the jobs that are being created is the kind of jobs I'm mentioning, the freelance job, the jobs that are powered by technology. And for me, if you're a youth and you're watching this video, that is where you need to focus your attention. That is where you need to marshal all your effort by scaling up sharpening your skills in those spaces. IA is overtaking the traditional work that we are doing. If you are youth and you are watching this video, what are you doing about that? What experience are you going to pick from that? What learning tips are you going to pick from that? What programs are you going to enroll? So that once they take over, you are being used as the enabler to power this kind of work that we are doing. So for me, this is what gig economy is about. The pros and cons will be discussed and how you can position yourself. I know you have enjoyed our session once again. If you have enjoyed our session, please subscribe to our channel, Patrick TV GH, on all social media platforms. Share the link with your friends, and we'll be right back next week with another educative session on this wonderful channel. My name is Patrick Babankwa. Peace.